hope you're having a good Thursday. I fortunately finished Bloodborne yesterday. So yep, I will be playing Genshin for the meantime till I find something new. As always, those likes and that share and everything else is very much appreciated. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, here we go. I need to do this before I continue.
Pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things, not to mention all the tasty food. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants, and everyone seems excited just to be here.
How did things end up like this?
All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanja.
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test.
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Oh, what should we do?
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Oh, hey there. Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's a traveler who is just passing by.
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos. At least for now.
For now?
What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here? Looks like a mushroom monster to Paimon.
Sounds like a name from a...
Oh, no. The prototype Aranara is something that brings joy and laughter to children. At least in theory.
In theory? Okay.
Not the first negative feedback we've had.
So, what exactly is a prototype Aranara?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru Fair for the store's
I know
20th
that.
anniversary. We plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love.
Yes.
This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react. But when we put it out there, the reaction was...
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm...
Seems to me like they're scared.
This is not an Aranara. No way. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the Ill Little Fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy. The carving looks nothing like that.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby. Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive... This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara.
You don't know that.
Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Yep.
Cassid and Alia didn't like this carving, but I think it's okay. It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
Pitiful. Okay,
Oh, a
taking
positive
pity.
review.
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse.
Oh yeah.
We asked the children for their opinions.
They don't like it too much.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all?
I'm starting to understand how you
Oh,
feel.
this is such a shame. Why isn't Tondra back from Gandharvaville yet?
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger too.
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author. He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something.
That's right. We asked Tanja for... We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations. As you can see...
Oh, we have... Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor? He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his... please.
They seem pretty desperate.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's hurry. Gandharva Village. I should have unlocked the waypoint. Yes, I did. Okay, here we go.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Come here.
We're way behind schedule.
So Tanger's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
That sounds
Hey,
like
buddy.
a bad idea.
What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything.
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rozzy. Don't mind me.
When people say don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason. Hey, don't cry. What's wrong?
What is going
Take your
on?
time. You can tell me all about it.
Huh. That voice sounds familiar. I once heard it somewhere
Oh.
before. Oh, it's Kale! And... Hi, Kale. How have you been?
Hi, Mon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I'm helping Master Tainari patrol the forest. What brings you?
We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come ask you for help. You seem kinda busy, though.
I'll be fine. You go help them first, Miss Forest Ranger.
What a well-mannered child.
Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right?
Maybe.
That's exactly why you have to... Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow.
A tree hollow?
Yeah, a tree hollow.
That's not good.
Do you
Anybody
know
that
Tanja's
knows
stories?
the bleach knows
the
that hollows
Aranai
are
living
bad.
in the forest will patiently listen to every word children say. Maybe there really are Aranara living in the tree hollows that...
You like the R&R stories too?
Of course! I love that!
Oh, people who like R&R are the best. Okay, I'll try telling my secret to a tree hollow. Thanks, Miss Forest Ranger.
Aw, you're just exaggerating. Anyway, I'm trying to be like my friend, who always does her best to cheer people up when they seem... So, how are you doing? Feeling any better now? The forest is very dangerous.
Sure.
Wow. Kale's so good with kids.
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of a forest ranger's duty. So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you?
Okay, there we go, explaining
Okay,
stuff.
so you're looking for a children's author from Port Ormos called Tanja. And, wait. When you say Tanja, do you mean the Tanja?
I don't know, maybe?
Right. Uncle. So he's in the area? Looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak? This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Razzie back to Gandharvaville and then I'll be right back. I've always been curious what the man behind those incredible stories is like in person.
You'd be surprised. Don't be too,
Tanja's just a normal guy.
Even so, he must be more creative than... Wait, hold on. Razzie, do you mean you've met Tanja before?
Mm-hmm. He's my dad.
Oh, look at that.
Your dad? Tanger's your dad? As in you're Tanger's son?
Pretty sure you didn't have to say all that, but yes.
Ah! Hi, Muncies! That guy at Akara Crafts told us that Tanger brought his son along with him. So he meant Razzie. Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and
We had an argument.
Oh, in that case, we should take you back to Gandharva.
No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice, Kale. I'm not so upset anymore. Come with me. I'll take...
Yay! Thanks, Razzie!
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet the Tanja.
Yeah, maybe sometimes meeting the people you expect isn't such a good idea.
So Tanja headed this way. I know this place pretty well. Follow me.
Well, at least I got
Next on the agenda.
a C1 Kale now. The cat. Okay, is this supposed to be like some kind of Okay, yeah.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Vansmerty. That's a weird name for a plant.
Next on the agenda.
Razzie! Where are you, Razzie?
Someone's calling for Rossi over there.
Oh, Rossi! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beasts scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
I'm okay.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say...
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child. Okay, then. I have the inspiration for my next story. It shall be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Huh?
Oh, that's a bit harsh. You just called her old.
It's an honor to become the source of your inspiration.
Okay, she took that differently.
Whoa. Kale looks like she's about to pass out.
I'm okay. Sorry.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes, yes! The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into my mind. Ah, excellent! Improvisation! Yes, mount your trusty steed of imagination and canter through the lush meadows of lyrical expression. You...
Seems like Tanja has a slightly exaggerated view of what... Also, Paimon's not a finch! That's nothing to get excited about!
Akara Crafts. Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be... Perhaps for the best. After all...
What? Paimon, what should we do?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more.
Oh, that's
Something
what
more.
he meant! Well, there it is! Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanja, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something!
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance. For therein lies the beautiful Patisara that all the children of Sumeru... I, Tanger, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia Forest, conclusively proving that Aranara not only exist in stories, but in real life too. If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, the petty problems that perplex Akara Crafts will be untangled in no time. Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia. Then all across Sumeru will know...
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective experiment record. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of Aranara?
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanger never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Yeah, sure, just like everything else.
Wait, not that way.
Kale, what's wrong?
Nothing. But that way leads us deeper into the Avidia Forest. I'm just concerned for Tanja's safety. And I think I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanja were fighting.
Maybe there's something else going on. Here you go.
Next on the agenda...
Just
Hey there,
as
viewer.
I
How's it going?
expected,
Welcome.
The promise of one of my stories has kept you hot on my heels.
But this is just an ordinary tree hollow. Paimon's not seeing any evidence of Aranara.
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. Look with your heart and you too will understand.
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means. But anyway, let's start by investigating the area around this tree hollow.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start doing that, shall we? This
Hey,
is
look! There's a note here. Could this be the evidence? The handwriting's so hard to read. It's too hard. I can't remember. Do Aranara need to learn about mushroom classification?
Probably not. Okay.
Here's another note that says,
Who's watching? You can say hi.
Hollow is my castle. That sounds more like something an R&R from the stories would say. There's another one here. If only I were a clever Aranara. A clever Aranara. Is it...
If only, huh? You know what? I'm thinking about it. I think I must switch.
Groundbreaking discovery.
I think I must.
Isn't
I
it?
must start.
The crude handwriting may look like a child's, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest. I doubt that a child would be able to reach this deep into the forest, and I doubt even more that they would think of this lowly tree hollow as some sort of impenetrable castle. I boldly hypothesize that this tree hollow is in fact the Aranara's academia. The notes we saw were written by the Aranara themselves. There is no doubt in my mind about that.
You sure about that?
An Aranara that wasn't so bright left a note here wishing to become a clever Aranara. Oh, I shall... How's that? Don't the very words just conjure up images of Aran...
Nope.
Nope, not at
Well,
all.
many an adventurer knows how to take to the skies with their easily visible wind gliders, yet they do not possess the invisible wings of imagination, making it hard for them to keep up with my train of thought. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do, but maybe not. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me, so... Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that witnessing Tanja's creative process is a little...
I told you. I said it.
Overwhelming.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Said it. Sometimes meeting your
Overwhelming.
idols isn't such a great idea. Now say idols. Now say sometimes as well, because some of them are what they are, and they truly
For
are
now,
what they
I've decided to stay here with
show
Rosie
themselves
until we
at,
witness
and
the
then
legendary
sometimes
moment
they are.
when the Aranara appear in this hollow. Don't worry, I won't let the Akara Crafts toy makers down. When a...
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stay...
No, I think we should return to our camp first. Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't...
Oh? Was that in the story? Ah, yes, I remember now. Miss Forest Ranger, you sure know your stuff. In that case, let's go back to camp and call it a day. We'll
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
Now I gotta wait. we go. We're
Traveler,
waiting now.
Traveler, wake up!
It's not the Aranara. It's Kale. She's gone. Oh, Paimon's been worried about Kale since last night. Even though she kept telling us she was okay after we saw the evidence of Aranara activity, she's been acting kind of strange. Anyway, let's go Hey, look! Aren't these Kale's footprints? But why are they headed towards the tree hollow?
She's maybe trying
So
to.
Kale came back here alone. Is she waiting for the Aranara to show up?
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. I never thought Tanja would find it, or that I would run into the Traveler and Paimon. If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. There must be another way to practice my handwriting. Now
Oh,
I've
this
created
is
a whole new
harsh.
problem for myself. What do I do now? Dress up as an Aranara? Oh, no, that won't work. I should be writing something that an Aranara would never say, so that Tanja won't mistake. But what should I write? What should I write?
Might as well come clean.
Oh, I've got it. There's no way Tanja could see this as the work of an Aranara.
So the evidence of Aranara activity we saw during the day was actually evidence of Kale's activity. But why didn't she just tell Tanja? Oh, right. Kale told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. And now she even writes it down. Yeah, you're right. Look. Oh, looks like she's almost done writing.
Okay, alright, let's go.
Aha! There's a new note just as I expected. Yes, yes! It's the same handwriting, which means it must have been written by the same Aranara. Let's see what it says.
Ooh, what could it be?
Maybe she wrote something she's almost supposed to.
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harpastum again? No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could an Aranara go to Mondstadt for the Ludi Harpastum? Even I would never write that into a fairy tale.
So, in other words, the notes can't have been left by an Aranara.
Yeah. If you ask me, they were probably left by a passing merchant from Mondstadt or something. Definitely not an Aranara.
No, I refuse to believe.
Yeah, I'm so stubborn.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? It's not...
You've written so many stories beloved by...
No! I can't do it. I thought that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help Akara Crafts, but it was someone from Mondstadt all along.
But you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real Aranara, right? What makes this...
Razi, you tell them.
So it was actually Razi the one that
Really?
Yes, it's fine. Tell them.
Okay. Kale, Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when I said that there was a secret? I didn't want to tell anyone the secret, but it made me feel very sad and also so... Dad isn't the one who came up with all those Aranara stories.
It was him.
What? Hold on. So if Uncle Tanja wasn't the author, then... Who was it? Wait.
It was me. Dad's been telling stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. I always got to listen to all his new stories. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his stories. The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories were really bad. He always uses sentences that are really hard to understand, but Dad kept on going, telling his stories again
He took
and
credit
again.
for his son.
One time, he even borrowed a camera from Lord Sangemabe's shop and got me to take pictures of him in action. Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become the precious record of Sumeru's best storyteller early in his... Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great stories to listen to, Then one day, I tried telling Dad a story I came up with. Dad seemed really excited from the very beginning. He looked really happy. He lifted me up high into the air. He lifted me up so high that I was looking down at him. As I continued with my story, I saw his... And when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying. When Dad put me back down, I looked up at him again, but now he had a scary look.
You remember it so vividly.
It's not only Rosie. I, too, remember every detail of what happened that day. After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. I became Sumeru. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner. I thought it would make Rosie happy.
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanja's son instead of Rosie. I kind of guessed why, but I also did. Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling. Like that So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Rosie so that Dad will become good old Dad again. Instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story with, dedicated to my dearest Rosie. I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing how to end the story. That's why I decided to keep how I imagine Aranara to look like.
Wait, Paimon gets to sum up. All of Uncle Tandra's fairy tales were actually
He was taking
stories
credit for
written
his
by
son's
Rosie.
storytelling, and then,
And
yeah,
because
now
Rosie
that,
didn't want Tandra to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Kara Crypt.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of Aranara. But it turned out that I was just being a clown, as always. I'm a terrible father. I'm sorry, Rassi. Rosie's the only one who can help Akara Crafts. If you can manage to persuade him, that is.
Are we gonna let this happen?
You want me to help Akara Crafts? Well, I did mention what the Aranara look like in my stories. But Kale, Traveler, and Paimon, I've never really left Port Ormos
I've met
before.
a couple. I can tell you what they look
This is my first
like.
time in Gandharvaville. Well, Sumeru is so much... So I want to visit more places in Sumeru. That way, I can help Akara. And I also want to take pictures of Dad everywhere that we travel.
You still want me to come?
Yeah, of course. Come on. You're the best dad ever.
This is the happiest Razi has sounded since we met.
I want to thank you, Kale.
Huh? Me? I didn't do...
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow, telling everyone my secrets...
Yeah. It's hard to keep too many secrets. And there's no need to... I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt. But when I look back on them, it all feels more like a new I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanja.
So I was right. She is the one from the thing.
Yes. I'll do my best to become a good... Wait. Did you just say you've been to Mondstadt?
I just passed by once. Never mind that. Come on now. Let's go, Razi. Grab that camera and see what hidden...
Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad.
Rosie, slow down and watch your step.
Yeah!
Alright, let's do this. I know it's only been about 30 minutes, but
If you lie on the grass,
I think
you can
I'm gonna
feel
go
the
ahead
heartbeat
and
of the world.
stop the stream here, and I'm gonna start streaming Portal 2 maybe, or something.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Hey there, Bill. How's it going? How's it going, man? I hope you're having a good Thursday so far, or a good day. At least I'm still in Thursday.
We're way behind schedule. Shine down! Motion to prepare!
I think I can now continue the Archon quest. But yeah, how's it going, man? I hope you're doing good. Mine's been pretty good. Can't really complain either. It's Hey there, CZ. Thanks for yeah, thanks for the sub, man. Thank you. That very much appreciated. Thank you. Holy cow. Okay, I hope to see you in the future. Oh, he left. Okay, well. Yeah, man. Thanks. Yeah, man. I'm trying to break into the YouTube partnership program right now. I'm trying to reach 1,000, but
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know.
But yeah, Bill, how's it going, man? I hope
You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
answer. But eating horror fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Belt, you still there, man?
Would you like your horror fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Okay.
He ran that way.
Now I gotta follow this guy.
Look, he's over there.
I gotta get this waypoint.
Hey! If you're hiding from the Rishmaland Tiger, come this way!
The 20th anniversary of Akara Grass is coming up. Paimon wonders what the children thought of the Aranara carvings we helped create. Let's go check it out. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Not the kind of voice I was expecting from a character like this.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Paimon's not
Maybe.
sure if that's supposed to
What's
be
it
a
to you?
compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business, we don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out.
Alright.
As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
Oh yeah, big time. Big trouble.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350.
Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert in that topic?
That Musk girl.
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No
2 million?
discounts.
Okay, now that's a little steep.
Whoa, that's a lot of...
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Okay, there's 3 of them.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even.
Why? Because I'm willing to dish out millions.
Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Isn't that a fantastic
Could be a scam.
deal?
You never know.
Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Al-Haytham.
Oh, maybe there's a capsule pertaining to her sister?
Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to
Great.
spend
Paima's
an
making all the
extra
decisions again.
100,000 Mora.
Excellent! Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million Mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
All of them are with the, Oh, none of them.
So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the more has already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8.
No, thank you.
Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Whatever makes Paimon happy.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your Mora to Dory and doors will open.
I don't like you, Dory. I hope you know that.
Adherence with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Okay, I'm just gonna meet up with this guy. And I'm gonna play a little bit of Portal 2. I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of the stream, but yeah.
Ha! You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay now, tell me
Yeah, you tell him everything that went down.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession.
Could it be the,
Several brigades have been vying for
Gnosis?
ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the Divine Knowledge Capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their day.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory.
Oh, okay.
Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the Divine Knowledge...
Yes, you can say that. But this arranged the day after tomorrow. Go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Exactly
Okay.
what I want.
Then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to...
Okay, let's hit the outskirts. Wait, does that mean that the Traveler is gonna get a new technique?
Just what will we come across?
All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry, I'll run statistical analyses
Oh wow, so
afterward
we're
to
about to
mitigate
get an
any
upgrade?
confounding effects.
Or maybe it won't be
Wow!
too effective.
Haytham, you must have been one of those guys at the Hyman's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity.
Sounds...
All right, let's begin the test.
Alright, let's get to fighting.
Born of ice and frost.
Germinate! What? Scatter!
Illusion shattered. No touching.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Propagate!
Born of ice and frost.
Scatter!
Okay, so far.
There is no escape.
Nothing too,
Propagate!
come here, mushroom.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much?
Not very much.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she
Okay. I need to catch up with a lot of these things, but nah, you know what? I'll just stick to this. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do here.
Shine down.
Damn. It's a big difference. Okay, so you know what? I'll do one pull just for the heck of it. Stood on Kokomi. 4-star. Shincho. I think I maxed them out already. Yeah, I had maxed them out already. Okay. Well, that's too bad. Hey Gabriel, how's it going? And now you're gone. Whee! If you're still here, I'm gonna cut the stream really quick and I'm gonna start playing Portal. Still there? Yeah. Well, if we're still here, guys, stay tuned. The stream will be coming back up in a bit.
The world.
I'm gonna be playing a different game. The only bad thing is that right now I'm streaming directly from my PlayStation, so I can't exactly like just switch over games. So, anyways, I'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned.